Sometimes people ask me how I create the signature that I use online, and old school mail order says that you should always use an actual handwritten signature whenever you have a sales letter because it's one-to-one correspondence. However, I don't recommend that you actually sign the same signature that you used to write checks with to put online, because someone could grab it and try to use it to forge checks. So you could either have a friend or your spouse or somebody sign your name and use that signature because it's not yours, and so it's not a legally binding signature. Or I recommend that you use something like mylifesignature.com, unless you have access to Photoshop and can do it with your own software tools, to create a handwritten type signature. So here's what it looks like. We're going to click on Use Signature Creation Wizard. I'm going to type in my name. And it puts you through a bunch of different steps where you can find a handwritten font. Now, I personally would stay away from these flowery type fonts because these do not look real. It just doesn't look real. So I like the signatures that actually look. That's the fakest looking one. So I like ones that look pretty real. Like, for instance, this one to me looks pretty legitimate. So I'm going to choose that and then click on Next. And it just takes you through a whole bunch of different options. You know, what size you want. Let's say I want to use size 5. Next step. This is selecting the background color. Now I'm going to use background color as white. If you have a different background color and you want to be able to use it for anything, you can click on transparent. That's spelled wrong. So anyway, but white background is fine for me. So I'm going to click on Next step. And then this is cool. It lets you set the slope, because that's part of what makes a signature look live, is whether nobody writes exactly straight across. So each one gets higher and higher. So I'm going to select 3 because that looks sort of like how I would sign my name. So you just go through all these selections and finished. Okay, so it's finished. So it comes up with a couple options. Do I want to animate the signature? No. Do I want to use it? Well, yeah, of course I want to use it. And it says to download. So, but any graphic you can download, by the way, you can click on download right here, but you can just right and click Save Image As, and just select where you want to save it on your hard drive. And then it's got this big long letter thing, and it's a PNG file. So I can just go Tim Gross signature, something like that, and click Save. And that's it. So that's one way to use an online signature, and I do think it's good to use what looks like a signature because it just looks sort of friendlier, but at the same time, you don't really want to use the same signature that you use to sign checks with to have online for anybody to grab, because there are people lurking that may want to cause you harm. So hope that helps you.